Paul, didn't you once tell us a fan theory that you had read about that every entry in the Pokédex is actually written by like a super excited 8-year-old
Well, yeah,
who has a very, very loose understanding of.
Well, because that's it. That's
right.
That's canon, right?
Oh,
Like
is it canon?
the reason why Dr. Oak sends you out in the first place is to find new Pokemon and write Pokemon and Pokedex entries about them.
Oh,
and so
okay.
the idea is, and you're an 8-year-old kid, so the idea, like when it says that whatever Abracadabra or whatever his name is has an IQ of 10,000. Or
right.
that the volcanic one is 1 billion degrees.
Right.
Hot.
Right.
It's like 10 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
It doesn't.
It's like a little kid just being like, he's so smart.
It doesn't.
He must have IQ of 10,000.
It doesn't quite explain why something like, I think Cubone, for example, the story behind Cubone is that Cubone
That's just disturbing. Yeah.
is wearing the skull of its own mother as a mask, and that's why it's crying.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cubone's crying?
Yeah. Cubone is Boba Fett?
And like there's a, I mean, because there's one where it's like it's a balloon that when children grab it, it flies away and steals children. So it's kind of like
I mean, there certainly are certain aspects where, or there's certain ones that have a more of a darker bent than you would expect from a kid writing the entry.
unless it's like a kind of a sad kid, like it's like they're getting into the rebellious phase and they just start writing like really.
Yeah, that's true. But there's like the one that like once he starts bouncing, he can never stop.
Yeah.
I felt Pokemon was one of those shows that had its original target audience and then realized they were popular with the demographic and then 3 or 4 episodes and switched it. Like if you ever watched the original pilot episode,
Right.
their target audience seemed to be more late teens. Team Rocket wasn't as inept as they are. And then I think what happened is like, oh, people really like these cute monsters. But what happened is they probably already planned the Pokedex. And they had these like pretty gruesome monsters in there. And then somebody just forgot. Like you had their QA guy was just like, no, we've got 101. It's fine. Just leave it. and they're like, oh. Ooh.
Also, the Pokemon equivalent to both God and Satan, or actually just Pokemon,
Right.
that can be captured by an 8-year-old boy
Yeah.
or a girl, and use